So can we talk a bit about your mental health journey? Because that's another area you're hugely passionate about, as attested by your memoir. Can you tell us a little bit about the book, and then kind of a little taster of what we'd hear in the book, a little bit about the background and the beginnings of your journey with mental health?
Absolutely. I mean, my absolute aim in life is to share joy, and I had that from a very young age, and I knew even when I was like tiny and knee-high to a grasshopper, I had a special ability to connect with people. And so being a performer in burlesque has just been an extension of that. It just took me time to find myself and to find that as my platform. But I began with a link to Ibiza unbeknownst to me, because I was raised in a really like quite horrifically conservative Brethren sect as a teenager, all the way from my babyhood. Wow. And so for the early parts of my life, it was absolutely fine because I was very innocent and not really, worldly in any way. It became more of a problem once I started going through puberty and questioning some of these very like conservative views. And unfortunately, my immediate flamboyance was quite evident. I think all of us on this call who are performers, and anyone listening would know, when you're destined to be performing. It's something that kind of is either makes you the black sheep of your family or the hero of your family. But it is a certain quality. And I think early on I was given the chance to perform at our church. And very evidently, as I got more older and started slinking around in like leotards and things, the brothers didn't approve, and it started to get condemned. And it made me feel that, being sexy was very sinful. And it was reinforced that, if you were sort of in any way seductive, you could get sent to hell, or it was a real blight on what God would think of you. And I think in hindsight, it was slightly a way they used, fear to control me and other women. And so I tried to pigeonhole myself into this character. I tried to be a really good girl, and I was an actress. So I was just acting. I'd pick up the Bible, I'd say all the prayers, but I was not being genuine, and I was living a double life. So that was where the breakdown eventually happened. Living these two personalities just was not healthy. And I had a psychotic episode when I was 21. So, burlesque was the real light for that to heal. The burlesque wasn't the thing that healed me, and I have to make that clear. I didn't put on a corset in the middle of like a psychiatric home and wave a wand and was better. Like, it took a lot of medication to calm me down, and, some pretty very, strict methods that I, to this day, sort of wonder were there better ways. But I'm glad that I got better and it got me home. But it was then a year later when I came to London and I just did not like myself that I found burlesque and found a way to make peace with all these misconceptions. Does that make sense?
Oh, it so does.